To confirm sepsis, either early or late onset sepsis, we perform several tests. Number one, blood cultures. This is the gold standard for diagnosing sepsis, involving the collection of blood samples to identify causative organisms, bacteria. However, it's important to mention that blood culture results can take 24 to 48 hours for results to come back. Then CBC, complete blood count, not very specific and sensitive test, but a test that assesses number of white blood cells, also platelet count, and helps us, this test helps us to differentiate and detect abnormalities that could be indicative of bacterial infection. Two tests, other blood work tests, seroactive protein and procalcitonin levels. These inflammatory markers that we obtain from the blood test again can support the diagnosis, but their sensitivity and specificity vary, and they are not definitive on their own. Another test, urine analysis, in which we detect an urinary tract infection. Lumbar puncture to examine cerebrospinal fluid for signs of meningitis, especially if neurological symptoms like seizures are present, or irritability or lethargy. And then imaging studies, chest x-ray or ultrasounds to identify any potential sources of infection. So these tests help us to identify the specific organism causing the infection and determine the appropriate treatment.